I'm kind of proud of this. It was broken until I think I was going to show this to people who attended the very first meeting, but it was broken. So I just want to show it off right now. Collision. This is all written in C, and I'm going to be like sharing the code for this. So if anyone else wants to make like a side-scrolling shooter game, you could take my code and just mod it if you want. But I just thought it'd be nice to use the screen because I don't actually have anything to present on here. So you guys are all here to begin the first game challenge. So the game challenge, though you may not have known it, was the challenge theme was decided by a poll on Facebook. We have a Facebook group which you can sign up for, and the winning theme with 9 votes, I believe, was the following: everything that can go wrong will go wrong. So that's going to be the theme for this game challenge. What that means is that you guys will take that theme and you can interpret it how you like. You can make decisions about what that means to you, but basically you have to take the idea of everything that can go wrong will go wrong and incorporate it into your game somehow. So maybe the setting is that you're in a place where everything that can go wrong is going wrong, or will go wrong during the course of the game. I thought about this idea, and a thought that came to me for some reason was a game of tennis where your rackets are breaking every time you swing, and you start picking up random things like baseball bats and cats and stuff. But like that's one possible interpretation. So basically, we give you a theme so that you don't ever get writer's block. You've got a kernel or a seed that you can build something around, and it can even be like off to the side. It could be everything going wrong is a small part of your game. That's fine too. We just want to give you something you can build off of if you're lost. So that's the theme idea. So you can start thinking in your head about what kind of games you want to make using that. So the next part of this meeting is we're going to be dividing you guys into groups. You are welcome to work on your own on a game if you feel like you're a Renaissance man or Renaissance woman and you can just do everything. But working in a group is a really great experience. So tentative group 1 is Rishi, who said he would be a Unity programmer and Maya 3D. Zane, who's a programmer as well. Alisa Harn, who said she could do art. And Matt Bryant, who said he could do design. Tentative group 2 is Art, who said he could do art.
Yeah, I like that. I hope I get someone named programmer on my team.
We've got Marcos Martinez, who said he's a user interface designer.
Raise your hand.
You guys actually have a number of programmers. You've got Huey Vu, who said programmer. Christopher Lindsay, who said general game developer. And Casey Reyes, who said programmer for Java.
Okay, look at each other.
And this is because sometimes people drop out because they don't have time, and if you've got more than one programmer, you've got like a backup. Or you guys can decide on a technology you both know and collaborate. So that's tentative group 2. Tentative group, so just try and like find your people. Tentative group 3 is Lee Yun Ha. I hope I pronounced that right.
He's right there. Raise your hand high so you
Okay.
can see each other.
Philip Hui. So Lee Yun Ha said programmer. Philip
Raise your
said
hand high.
general game dev, and maybe I can try music. So try it out and see if it fits you. Peter Lee, who also said program.
Raise your hands so you can see each other.
And Joseph Lee, who said gen programmer, I'm assuming that's general, and semi-art. So maybe you'll be their artist, or maybe you can exchange with another group if you don't feel like you've got enough. Tentative group 3 is Will Pham for programming. Luis Martinez to provide ideas. Keenan, also a programmer. Paul Welch, the story maker and general gopher, he put. That's tentative group 3, and tentative group 4, which is the last one. It's got Travis Tran as graphics, art, backgrounds, and character designs.
Raise your hands so you can find
Arturo
each other.
for programming and music. Zachary D for design. it's something resembling Nicholas. With an H shown. Okay.
I'm sorry.
It says programmer and writer, and John Hungerford as programmer.
Raise your hand so you can see each other.
Okay.
Okay, now you can.
So try to form up with your groups. Try to find your people and assess if you think you can make a game with this group.
Okay.
My original estimate is about 3 weeks. We want this to be a short challenge, so you just get something done, and then we can have a longer one afterwards. But the more truthful answer is that we're really flexible about that. Sometimes we have groups that want to work on a game for longer, and they'll work on a game for 2 consecutive game challenges to get something really polished. And if we assess how the groups are doing and find that people feel like they don't have enough time, we can always extend the period a bit to like 4 weeks or something. But what we'd like to do is next week, at the meeting time, we're going to have someone come in and show you guys how to use Game Maker in case you are not comfortable with what you've got so far. You can learn to use Game Maker really quickly, and you can also look it up on your own. And then the week after that, that's 2 weeks later, we're going to have allow people to show off just what they have so far in terms of their game, just to give you guys an incentive to really get on it. So that can be anything from a working prototype to maybe just some art assets and some story ideas, or some music samples, right? We want to have people just show off, you know, anything that they've made so far. So that'll be 2 weeks from now. And aside from that, I don't think I really have anything else to tell you, so you guys can keep meeting with your groups, or you can take off, and that's all fine. All right? So you may resume.